This presentation covers the basics of revising Writing Assignment 1. The first things I just want to remind you is that ENC 1101 is a college composition course. It's a course in college writing, not basic essay writing or grammar. So if you either elected to skip the class that came before this, ENC 0025 or EAP 1684, there's a chance that you may have missed some basic instruction that you need to do well in this class. If you still need assistance in basic essay writing, grammar, and mechanics, you'll need to plan to work with a tutor on your papers this semester. There are free tutors available online in the course with Smart Thinking and also in person in the English Lab in the Student Learning Center BT 207, and I've put links to both those things in Lesson 7. You may also make an appointment with me, but I will not proofread, revise, or edit your paper for you, but I'm happy to discuss your paper with you and happy to give you some pointers. The first step in revising is to reread the assignment. Next, look over the rubric, and then use the revision checklist that I provided in class and in Lesson 7. If you do all these things and you view the items in Lesson 7, you're going to have a much better chance of completing this assignment successfully. The following slides just remind you how you're going to be responding. You can disagree and explain why, agree but with a difference, or agree and disagree simultaneously. So just a reminder, look over the rubric. You'll be graded in 4 areas, which are critical thinking, clarity and organization, language, and support. You must have an essay that answers the writing prompt, is organized as a college essay should be, with clear, correct language and correct citations. Read over the rubric. I've put that twice because I can't emphasize it enough, and we've also looked at it in class together with the sample student paper. This assignment asked you to briefly summarize one of the essays we've read together this semester and then reply to it. And this is just a quick reminder in this video of how to respond. You can look over this in more detail in the PDF version of the lesson. When you respond, it's not enough to simply claim that you disagree if you're going to disagree. You need to provide persuasive reasons as to why you disagree. Providing a why you disagree allows you to prove you have something to contribute to the conversation. This will happen at work, and this will happen in the rest of your college career. So, page 60 gives you some different ways that you can reply. We don't want to be brash and just say, duh, we all know that. But what you can say is something like, it is true that blank, but we already knew that. The twisted response means that you can agree with the evidence provided, but then show that it actually proves your point. So you can take what the person has provided, say what Michelle Obama has provided, and twist it and show that it actually means something quite different. There's a template on page 60. The thing to remember is to maintain a respectful tone even when disagreeing. If you're going to agree with the essay that you chose or one of the points in the essay that you chose, it's not enough to simply agree. You also need to add something new to the conversation. You need to open up some difference between your position and the one you're agreeing with. You can't just completely copy the ideas of others. You need to add something of your own. There are templates on page 62 of your textbook to help you with this. Agreeing and disagreeing simultaneously allows you to provide a more complex argument. So then your reader can see where your opinion kind of fits in with the position, but it also allows you to provide a thoughtful response. So what you might say is that you agree with someone's overall claim, but you disagree with one of their subpoints. There are ways to do it where you agree and disagree. These templates are on page 65 and 66, where you can do agreement and disagreement, stress one point over another. Or there's also a mixed feelings where you can kind of show the pros and cons without being decisively for or against something. And again, look at these templates on page 65 and 66 that we discussed when we discussed this chapter in class.